Hello everybody, this is Jack back here at the Meeks Farm Homestead. Hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed day. We got a little snow coming down here in Upper East Tennessee. I've probably got roughly a little over an inch, nothing really bad. It's around 30 degrees. Not a real bad day. We down here this morning checking out on the pigs and the cows and everything, and getting everything fed and took care of. Check all the animals out. But anyhow, I went ahead and got some of my feed ready this morning in buckets and that. As you might be able to hear in the background, these pigs, you can give them feed, but they still seem to want to scream and holler and everything else. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna get started here and get some feed into these pigs, and we'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. We'll work our way through here now. Stuff I'm working on. Videos, trying to set things up. Yeah, they have a life also. They have feelings most of the time. I think a pig is like to pick one off the road or something all the time. They're good animals. They're very intelligent animals. I like fooling with them. Not everybody agrees with me. Maybe even some of that as far as family. As you can see, I'm kind of just a one-man operation farm here. I'm selling pigs. I don't know exact count right now, and I should. But where I've had little ones born, got rid of pigs, etc. But I'm still running 100 plus pigs. I do know that. 100 and some birds as far as with the chickens, and those are all laying right now. We'll be starting getting in the meat birds, the orange cross. That's our plans, Lord willing. But anyhow, back with the pigs, they, for the most, and we'll go out through here in a little bit if you've seen some other videos posting with the the new ones that's been born. They're about a week and a half old now. Yeah. For the most, my pigs, when you're around them or whatever, I call it talking to you. Yes, they'll grunt and and so forth, because that's their young. They're protecting their young, and I typically try not to mess with them in the first day or two, where I do free range. I've got their huts, they come in and out and so forth. But for the most, they're good. Like I said, I've been doing this, trying to live this way all my life. But here on this farm we acquired about 3 years ago, it was completely growed up, trees, come in, I've done a lot of clearing, grinding up, trying to make, for our mulch and stuff, to use back to bedding. Some things I did and regret, but had burnt and so forth. But with messing with the pigs, I went back the other day and looked, and like I said, I'm 100 and some pigs now. I started out with 6 pigs. One of those pigs ended up not being any good as far as in breeding, so it was to the 5. Then I've just worked, and of course, like I said, in between that, selling, have butchered for ourselves, and then also selling, but still at 100 and some pigs, and been like 2 years at it. In that whole time, I haven't had any issues, and then I had, and we'll follow up with her here in a little bit, but then I had one of my sows, likes to talk a lot and grunt and carry on, but has been an awesome sow. Sometimes things just happen that way, and I was really discouraged. It upset me. One, I caught because of life being destroyed that way, and then seeing the shape that the other mother was in for a couple of days, literally, and I've got some pictures, but I sit and talked with her and that, but she had water running down both of her eyes, which wasn't originally there. You may think I'm crazy, but it was like she was weeping, but her pigs were gone. Well, I ended up, one of my other sows that I've had 4 great litters out of, has done a wonderful job, never had any problem with the free range in the open. Then she decided that she wanted to be mean and hateful and discouraging, and so she ended up went to the other pigs and ended up killing that litter of pigs. So I ended up losing a nice litter of pigs because of her hatefulness, and of course now I never have in people or animals. I don't tolerate ignorance and bad behavior, and that to me is a bad behavior when pigs start wanting to kill other pigs. And then I seen her actions before I got her put up toward some of the other sows and their piglets. So now she's put up, and well, she'll end up on the other end of the line, but that was by her choice. It's like we all make choices in life. But anyhow, you can kind of hear here and see these pigs are quieting down. We'll go ahead. I'll try to hold this tripod right without making a big crash. Like I said, learning some more newer things here. These here are some of my shoats coming up that I have. I've had the boar in there with them, been watching them. They've been getting bred. There's another batch of pigs in here. And then here we come over here to this lot, which I've showed some of these before, and then here these pigs are in here. As right now, as you can see, they're all eating, getting their bellies full. We're trying to get them took care of this morning. Going to get the tractor here in a little while and get some, I don't know that I'm going to do the snow and the coldness. I mean, the wood chips do good. I like them, and to put back out for fertilization. That's what we use here on the farm. Like I said, we don't do anything here with chemical sprays, and fertilizers, trying to do everything all natural and putting it back on as far as our gardens, back on our fields. And this place here, like I said, the land was, well, technically the land was back years back, and it was just used, and we can't do that, folks. We've got to put back into the earth, back into the ground that God has given us. And if you want to get into some scripture things of, we're supposed to let the land rest. And as greed, all we do is rob. Try to get all that we can get, what benefits us, what's better for us. And as we can look around the world we live in today, a lot of these different things that we have let go, we're paying for it. We are paying for it. Government, other people want to tell you different. You can get into a lot of different things. You can watch a lot of different videos. You can see the shape that our country is in. When it comes to the farming life, I'll just be honest, folks, I'm not into the big factories, the way of raising things, the way that they do the animals, and on the concrete. And not saying anything wrong with concrete. If you have pens like that, I would love to have concrete down to where I can build my mulch up in there, easier to scrape and clean. I'm talking about the big operations, thousands of pigs that they raise and kill every day. And what are you getting? What are you eating? How's the process of that? If you've ever went and seen any of it, you ever been in any of the chicken factories, any of that, more than likely you probably wouldn't eat chicken again. You probably wouldn't eat pork or beef or a lot of things. I've been seeing some different videos. This is YouTube, this is Facebook. I'm not on a lot of the other things at this time, don't know that I will. Like I said, this is just something new that people was encouraging me to try to do. But I see things out there that people go on about, and like right now, the price of eggs, the price of milk, the price of beef, the price of pork, all these different things. But yet the farmer, I'm going to set this thing down here for a minute, just squat down here. But the farmer does this every day. The small farmer, the guy that's got 5 acres to the guy that's got, maybe 100, 200 acres. I love to see other people prosper and do well. And they're doing it in the old farming way. And these animals are getting taken care of well. They are getting the right kind of feed. They're being treated well, not mistreated. And that doesn't go for everybody. I'll probably get some stuff on that. I understand that. But in the big general part of the people's heart that's into it, even though we are taking these animals' lives for food and for eggs, and we're not taking their life for eggs, but we're using it for that, the meat birds, etc. But they still have the right to be treated well. And that's what we try to do here. I try to do here at my place, is take good care of them, no matter the weather, no matter the condition, no matter how you feel. We take good care of them and try to be there for them until it's time to dispatch them. And with all that being said, I hear people, complaining, and I've even had a few things, and we post about eggs for sale, and people will either hit the like button or they like it, they this, they that. But then people are like, well, I'm not gonna pay it for eggs. But they go into the store. I stopped over the other day. I like to do from time to time, and sounds crazy, but that's me. And I walked through, and I was looking at a lot of the different things, and seeing price things and what's going on. And I come to the egg department, and people was pulling them off the shelf, and I mean grumbling and just uptight. And for junk eggs, that's what I call, they were $7.99 that they were giving for eggs. And then you are selling your eggs, and then it's like people has a problem that they think that us as farmers are trying to rip people. And if you really knew what all went into it, the expense that goes into it, to have good, fresh eggs and knowing what you're eating, it would really surprise you. I hope a little bit later I'm wanting to anyways, the Lord's will, I'm gonna do a video on about the chickens and about the pork and do a kind of a breakdown on it just to share with you. But there's a lot of expense that goes into it. I go through about 3 tons of hog feed every 2 weeks. That adds up quick. But just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. I'm gonna pause here for a minute, and I'm gonna get some more feed, and then we'll work our way out toward the field where the sows are at, where they have their little ones at, and we'll get them fed, and we'll check in on the little ones. So we'll get ready and we'll move on around through here. All right, everybody, here we are out here with the bigger pigs now. Come on, girl. Shoo! Come on. We have these out here. This one right here, let's see, yeah. Now that's the one that I was talking about earlier, that she had her pigs taken from her from one of my other sows. And there's Admiral over there with her. We're getting some feed out to them. Then down the hill here, we'll turn around, and there's one of the other sows set down there that's had her litter of pigs, and this mother that I was just talking about, she ended up going in with this one here, and they just amaze me at times. But anyhow, so she's with this one down here, actually letting her pigs nurse too, so they're tag teaming on that litter of pigs. But we'll holler here for a minute. We'll see if we can get, sorry about moving this camera around so much. I'm trying to, like I said, learn all this. Come on. Sue, 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 come on. Come on, girls. Woo, woo, come on. Sometimes they get in those huts, the way that I've got them insulated and that, and for them to hear, I may have to ease out that way. I'll try to keep this as steady as I can, and we'll ease out through here. What's going on, girl? Huh? You gonna say hi to the camera? Come on. Sue! Woo! Come on. See here where I had hay out here for them. They've really been working it. Y'all probably don't want to hear me hollering like that anyways. Thought I might be able to get their attention. We just have to ease up out through here and get them. Hey, girl. Hey, you gonna come out of there? Come on, let's go eat. Come on. Come on. Come out. They're out there eating. Huh? Yeah. Go out there. Going out there with the rest of them. Huh? See if we can ease down here a little bit. Maybe I can ease this camera down. There are some of those pigs back in there. See if you can see them or not. Let me try to. Come on, girl. Hey, y'all gonna get up? Huh? Come on. Let's go. It's snowy out here. You gonna come out and eat? Come on. Come on out. They're out through there. Huh? You want to go? Look at them little fellas in there. They're all back in there jumping and running about. They're really doing good. What are you doing, Mom? Are you feeding? Well, that's the reason you don't want to get up. She got all of hers in there around on her. Easy, girl. I'm just leaning in. You're okay. That's them little ones. You gonna come out and eat? Now that I disturbed you. But anyhow, there's the little ones there. They're really doing well and frisky jumping around. They're doing better than I am anyways, jumping around. But here, he's on out through here. There they are. Out here eating. There's some down over the hill there. I don't know if you can see. But anyways, like I was saying, I hand feed mine to the amount of feed that I'm giving them, especially these sows, these little ones, when it's coming up time for them to birth, but then also then afterwards picking up on their feed, because they are feeding these little ones and raising them, so we want to make sure that they're getting plenty of feed. But we'll ease on back out this way and get buckets, but we'll stop by here and I'll show you this other one. Not that it's a matter, but this other sow, you can hear her probably already. She likes to talk and carry on, but let's see if we can get here where we can get on her. Here she is, but she, I don't know. She just decided that she didn't want to really get along with anybody. So I've got her put in here, and I'm figuring I'm gonna end up taking her out of the line from the pigs, and like I said, we'll dispatch her, and I'm not gonna have pigs that's gonna be killing the other little pigs or causing damage here on the farm. So, and there's the cows down there are hollering at us. They see me feeding these pigs, and every time they see me move, they've got hay and everything else, but then they think that they even need more. But alrighty, well, we'll continue on here. We'll take a minute here, and then I'm going to get ready to get the tractor and get some hay to where we can start doing some bedding and that with the pigs over here. So we'll see you here in a little bit.